Okay, Nimaha. Pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Take 5 precepts. Repeat after me. Aham bhante Disaranena saha Bancha silam Dhammanyachami Anaugahan katawa Silam deta Me bhante Tudiyampi Tatiyampi Aham bhante Disaranena saha Bancha silam Dhammanyachami Anaugahan katawa Silam deta Me bhante Yamahang watami tawadeta Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Di sarana gamanam paripurnam Panadi bhatya Viramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. Adhena dana Viramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. Kamesu Micchachara Viramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. Musawada Viramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. Surameraya Macha Pamadatthana Viramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. Idam me punyam Asawakaya Wahang hotu Idam me punyam Idam me silam Nibbānassa Bacchaya hotu Imani Disaranena saha Pancha silam Dhamman sadhukan gatawa Abhamadhena sambhadita. Sadhu, sadhu. Today I would like to give a Dhamma talk for all of you. So the title of the Dhamma talk is Kusala is our only true source of dependence. Why is this? The Kusala is our only true source of dependence. So you have come here today to do Kusala. What's Kusala? Listening Dhamma. So Dhamma Savana. I also got the Kusala because I get Dhamma talks, Dhamma Desana, or wholesome deeds. Do you know how many types of Kusala can do? Do you know? So how many Kusala you can do? There are 10 types of Kusala deeds you can do. In Pali, it is called Punya Kriya Votu. These are the 10 bases of meritorious actions. There are 10 types of dana, giving, charity or generosity. Just every day or sometime you come to the center, so you offer foods, flower, rose, etc. This is also called Kusala, Dana Kusala, wholesome deed. 2. Sila, virtue or morality, observing 5 precepts, 8 precepts, or 9 precepts. You have also just stated this 5 precepts already. This is another Kusala called Sila Kusala. The Sila Kusala is higher than Dana Kusala because of not killing, not stealing, not sensual content, not telling, not take alcohol. So sometimes the Dana you give, you wish with a greed. I want to become rich, I want to become man, I want to become woman, etc. You have the attachment. If you're not killing, so keep the free the beings alive. So not stolen, you give free for their property, so etc. That's why that's Sila Kusala is better than, higher than Dana Kusala. Bhavana, mental cultivation, samatha and vipassana meditation. This is Bhavana Kusala is the highest amount Dana, Sila and Bhavana. Because of when you pay attention your mind to the breath, no attachments. So that I only knowing the breath. At that moment, you are not greed, no hatred, no delusion. So called at the time only Kusala, no Akusala. If you have the 1 minute, you are Kusala very strong. If you can know that you are breath. Is it true? So no attachment at all. That's why higher than Sila, Dana, Sila, Bhavana. So number 4 is Apachayana. Reverence, paying respect to the elders and noble persons. And you respect an elder or noble person or bhikkhus or nuns, this is also one type of Kusala. That's why the Buddha talked in the Maha Mangala Sutta, Karawata, Niwatocha, Sandong Ticha Katinyuta, Kalina Dhamma Savana, Eta Mangala Motama, maybe all you know it. Being reverence, humility, contentment, and gratitude, timely listening to the Dhamma, these are the highest blessings. So how do we pay respect to those who are elder than us? Then also to those with higher virtues. The Buddha said, Garavacha Niwa Tocha. What the Buddha said? Garavacha Niwa Tocha. We must pay respect very humbly, without any ego. If you have ego, you have mana, you cannot pay respect or humbly. We bow down or we bend our body forward. Put your hands together in injury. So this is Karavacha Nivatocha. When you find on the way the monk, so you that pay respect, also you are already called a Kusala. This is also one type of Kusala. So no need to go anything, just only pay bow down, so you call that Kusala, right? So another one is a Vyavacha. Vyavacha is service in the performance wholesome deeds. So you can offer your service to the monastery, to the center. You can offer your service to those who highest virtue, or those who are elder in age, or those who are sick. Many of you come here regularly to volunteer sometime. So clean the monastery, clean the something, clean the Buddha image area, clean the drying the flower, right? Changing the water, so preparing some food for offering the Buddha. This is all a service. So that's why you come here regularly to volunteer your service. Sometimes I have the meditation retreats. You're going to prepare something. You have to dance. This is a very good kusala of Vyavacha. The Vyavacha is also one type of kusala. Padidhana, sharing or transparent or merit. Padidhana is a combination of the two words. Pati in Dana. Pati means the arrival of or the attainment of merits. When one performs meritorious deeds, it is referred to the merit received from charity in performing other meritorious action. Dana means charity, a donation. So together, Padidhana means the donation of the merits received from performing meritorious actions. In short, it means sharing or merit with Shankongte. Or dedication of merits to other. This is also a kusala, husanti. If you donation something, you have any kusala, you share to other. This is also you call again kusala. For example, here one candle light. If other people come to take the candle light for separate out another, this candle is not loose. The light is become brighter and brighter. So in the same way, when you are kusala sharing to other people, your kusala is not losing. You are more stronger. You got a more stronger kusala. But anumodana, rejoicing in the merit of other. But anumodana is a combined two words. Pati in anumodana. Anumodana means a rejoicing, but it has the same meaning as above, just mentioned. Merits are right to us when we rejoice in the merits of other. Hence, Pati So, Patanumodana means rejoicing in the merits of others. So some they say sharing of merit, so you call sadhu, sadhu, sadhu with a happy mind. So rejoicing, also you call that kusala. When we see others doing the meritorious actions, we rejoice and call out sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. This can be very higher kusala. You think this is a very lower, but in Pali say very higher. You know, got money, just only call sadhu, you got kusala very higher. If we direct our mind fully in rejoicing, wholeheartedly and successfully, every single time we rejoice and call out a sadhu sadhu, it can give its wholesome results in the future, such that we may be free from rebirth into woeful state for 100th life. One calls as sadhu. So that's why you call lovely and rejoicing. Huh? And they say, I share merit, my kusala, I share to all of you. You say, sadhu, sadhu. Not like that. You say, very happy, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Huh? So now, yes, the Pali says you can give it a wholesome result in the future, such that we may be free from rebirth into powerful state. How many lives? 100 lives. It is good? Very good. No need to call money. Just only call sadhu. So that's why I saw in Malaysia, when we offer, so they call, all people call sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. One year they followed to Mahadana. Wow. They call sadhu, sadhu. Everybody, one by one, they offer to the bhikkhu, they call sadhu, sadhu. Bhikkhu is a 1,000 plus. So they cannot call up the sadhu. Sadhu. Too much already. So with so every time you say sadhu with a concentrate mind, you can be free from 4 woeful realms for 100 life. It is good? Yes, very good. So you must cultivate it by your mind to always rejoice in the good things others are doing. Both Padidhana and Padanumodana can also help up to slowly overcome Asa, jealousy. In material, stinginess, so Padidhana and Padanumodana are very good kusala. So when you have the rejoice, called sadhu, the other people offer, oh, you're very happy, so no jealousy. Otherwise, he can offer, I cannot offer. He offer is a very good. I'm a little bit smaller, and I'm not good. You become shy. No need. The Buddha say this a little bit kusala can be higher, right? Like you see the lacha devati. Lacha means the how to say when the rice is drying, become the open one. Corn, the corn. So only she offered this one to the Venerable Sariputta. After that, she came back from the body place. The snake bite to her. So she passed away. She remembered this Dana very close. She reborn to the Diwaram, very huge, the house, many foods. Wow, she got, what my kusala is support to here? Just only the corn. This one is she bring for her eating because very poor, cannot other food. But at the time, Venerable Sariputta, he attainment cessation meditation, about 7 days, he wake up. Today this kusala, who I get is better. So she looked with the psychic power. So he saw this lady. So praying down nearby to her and standing there. So the lady saw the bandit. Oh, this is a receiver already. I have also donation things, but not so good, no problem. I have a lot of sada. I'm not offer now. Next time not cannot be. So he quickly offer. So if she not offer like this, after non she going back to the village with time. So nothing. Now Banarave help to her, so she got a lot of kusala. If you can find out like this, Bande, so presently you have become very rich. Who is emerging from the attainment of cessation, Nirodha Samapatti. So the last one is the Didichu Kama, Dhamma Desana. So, Dhamma Sawana, listening to the Dhamma, like what all of you are doing now. This is also one type of kusala. So, Dhamma Desana, teaching the Dhamma, like what I am doing now. I also call the kusala. Both call the kusala. That's why Buddha said, Sabba Dhanan, Dhamma Dhanan, Chinati. Of all give, the gift of the Dhamma surpasses all. So when you know the Santama, you share to other. This is Dhamma Dhana also. Dhamma Dhana. So therefore, teaching the Dhamma is also Dhana, an offering of Dhamma. Actually, Dhamma Sawana, listening to Dhamma, is also considered as Dhamma Dhana, a gift of Dhamma. Why is this so? There cannot be a Dhamma talk without listener. I come down here, no listener, how to talk? Only thinking maybe tea will happen. So that's why the Dhamma talk without listener cannot be. So the listener are very important as they make it possible for the gift of the Dhamma Dhana. So in the process of the Dhamma talk, both you and I are performing very good kusala actions. Is it true? Yes. The last one is the Dedutu Kama, straightening out of one's view. Regardless of whether we are performing Dana, Sila, or Bhavana, it is more beneficial if we do so with Dedutu Kama, with the right view of the straightening of our view. If your mind is associated with knowledge, jnana samyutta, with the right understanding of causes and effort, karma in its results. We believe this, it is very good. The benefits of performing meritorious act are much greater. So we can perform these 10 types of kusala action. Now you know how many you can do the kusala? 10 types of kusala. Very simple, right? But we are bhavana kusala is higher and need to times and practices. To better understand kusala, let us look further into the definition of the word kusala. What is the definition for kusala? Do you know? Kusala is a Pali term. Kusala. In the Abhidhamma commentary, it is defined as follows: Kauchite babake dhame, chalayandi salayandi vidindandis kusala. Salayandi chalayandi kampanti vidinsantiti kusala. What the meaning? Kauchita means evil or repulsive. Babake dhame means unwholesome Dhamma. Salayandi, chalayandi, kampanti means to shake away or to cut off, to trouble. So we intend to destroy. So it is sadama. This means so that the refer to the what has been mentioned before. So all that has been mentioned before is called Kusala. Why Kusala? To shake away or to destroy evil and wholesome Dhamma. This is called Kusala. Shake away to the, or maybe destroying to the unwholesome Dhamma. This is called Kusala. What is this evil and wholesome Dhamma? What is this Kochita Babakara Dhamma? This refers to the Akusala Dhamma and wholesome Dhamma. It is repulsive. If you really understand its true nature, you do not ever want to do it again. Let me ask you, this Akusala Dhamma, is it something that you need? No. Is it something that you like? If you like, you are going to forward for state. Or is it something that you should feel repulsive to what is? Yeah, this is very repulsive. Because after this result support to you, going to forward for state. Animal, hair, asura, and maybe beta, hungry goat. When you bear hungry goats, very suffering. Some they see the food cannot eat, right? So that's why there's a very repulsive. Very repulsive indeed, because it leads to suffering in the forward state. Which types of Dhamma are repulsive? Dosrita Dhamma. Dosrita Dhamma, all the Dosrita Dhamma are repulsive, even in undesirable. Let us try to understand more about the Pali word, Kochita. It is a combination of the two words, do and charita. Do means no good, evil or banish. Charita means behavior, content, character. So the two, docharita means evil content or bad behavior. There are three types of docharita. They are Kaya docharita, Vachi docharita, Mano docharita. Kaya docharita, bodily misconduct. Vachi docharita, bhava misconduct. Mano docharita, mental misconduct. Under Kaya docharita, bodily misconduct, there are three kinds. Panadipada, killing living beings. Adena dana, taking what is not given. Kamesu mechachara, engaging in sensual misconduct. From where? 5 precepts. So now you take the Panadipada Viramani, Adena dana Viramani, Kamesumechachara Viramani, this all are doing with the bodily action. So killing with the bodily action, storing with the bodily action, Sanshomikona with the bodily action. When you kill living beings, you do so with bodily action. Hence, it is bodily misconduct. And similarly, when you steal or when you engage in sensual misconduct, you do so through bodily action. So these three bodily misconduct are called Kaya docharita. So you remember, Kaya docharita means killing living beings, taking what is not given, stolen, sensual misconduct. These are actions. Are these three actions that we should like? Or are you desirable? No. Are they Gochrita repulsive? They are repulsive. Whoever doesn't like, they are Gochrita. That is why we call them Gochite Babake Tame. Either contact body behavior or repulsive. But if you refrain from doing this evil action, instead you do the opposites, then you are good kaya tusrita. Do is change to suit. To in Myanmar. Sutrita. Bodily good contact. So now you already taken the pipe reset, you are refrain from this three. So you are already bodily good contact and you are kusala already. The next category, Vachi Dautrita, Baba misconduct, has 4 types. Musawada, per speech or lying. Pisuna Vacha, devices, speech, slandering, the people against each other, separating the people against other. So, the Pisuna Vacha, the Prudsa Vacha, rash speech. Just like the teeth of a saw are very rash and sharp. You see the saw. It's a very sharp and very rash. So it is with some unsuitable speech. They can be like the teeth of the saw, very rash and very hardened to other. As you talk to other, that's what going to other ear, very rash. So this is no good. This is called Prusa Vacha. Samphabalaba, restless speech. I intend talk. This word should be very easily for you to understand it here. So that's the meaning of sampha in Malay language. What's rubbish? Right? Rubbish. Yes, a rubbish. Huh? So do you know the rubbish? Very dirty, dusty, or one you to us and should be thrown away, disappear. So similarly, Samba Palaba means rubbish talk. Engaging in talk that are of one use at all, no use at all. These types of speech should just be thrown away. Nothing benefits. This useless speech brings no lokia, mundane benefits for our daily life. It also brings no Lokotara Subramandane benefits for our journey on the path of Dhamma. It brings no good result at all. The result is a note, just only like joking. So whoever come to tell you, the water you chat, it is mundane benefits or supramundane benefits. If both are not included, this is useless speech. You also don't talk, you also no need to listen. So that's why when you are talking to someone, you should check what is the essence and main intention of your speech. Is it good or bad? It is beneficial or unbeneficial? That is a brain desirable lokia mundane results. Thus, a brain logodra pla supramundane fruition. It is, if its brain neither mundane happiness nor supramundane fruition, then it is called sampha palapa, useless speech. For example, in our daily life, we like to joke a lot, right? We like to joke a lot, just joking only. Bring no benefits whatsoever, no benefits. That's why the Buddha said in Dika Nikaya, Kalawadi, Buddhawadi, Atawadi, Dhammawadi, Vinayawadi, Niwada Watain, Wasam, Badidan, Kalina, Sabate, Sambarijan, Da Watain. Atadan Hida. Kalawadi means timely speech. Buddhawadi means truly speech. Atawadi means beneficial speech. Speech connected to Dhamma, Dhammawadi, in Vinaya. Speech using words that are to be structured, timely, well reasoned, well defined, and beneficious. Kalawadi, timely speech. Sometimes you timely speech. Is it true or not true? No truth or don't talk. Is it true? Also waiting the timely. This time can talk or not talk. Is it true? Sometimes you cannot talk, you talk maybe a bit to you. Right? Yeah. That's why also is it true, but need to timely speech. So these are what that you must always use. What that is wati or being structured by others. All these four suitable speech to say earlier Babel actions. They are Vachi Dautrida, Babel, verbal misconduct. Are they good or bad Dhamma? It is bad Dhamma, no good. That's why these four kinds of speech are called Kochida Babaka Dhamma. Why is it? Kochida Babaka Dhamma reports it. So in short, they can be summarized. Mu, Pi, Pa, San. So Mu is a Musawada, Pi is a Pisuna Vacha, Pa is a Pruta Vacha, San is Sampha Palapa. So Mu, Pi, Pa, San. So you remember. So Mu, Pi, Pa, San. This is all the time don't use. So Musawada, Bitsuna Vacha, Prusa Vacha, Samba Palaba. So summarized is a Mu, Pi, Pa, San. So these types of speech are no good and unsuitable. They are Vachi, Doctrida, Baba misconduct. If you refrain from using this speech, truly speech, then it is Vachi, Sucharita. So opposite is a Vachi to Sucharita, Baba good conduct or Baba right conduct. The next category is a Mano Doctrida, mental misconduct. There are three types: Abhijja, Vyabhada, Miccha Ditthi. Abhijja means intense greed, strong desire to take the property of other as his own. This is Abhijja. Some they become rich, they have a lot of things, you think, how to take. But you don't like to give money, you don't like to give something, only you want to take. This is Abhijja thinking inside the mind, right? So never going to take. This is Mano Doctrida. Vyabhada, evil, abhorrent, hatred in the mind, wishing to harm other. So when to killing, when to beating, this is a Vyabhada, like dosa. Miccha Ditthi, wrong view. These three are bad conduct in the mind, our mind, is a mano dotrita. What's a abhijja? When someone sees the property of the other, he has this strong desire to take the properties from others without paying anything. It's a abhijja, only the mind thinking. Something use, something good, or how do I take from him, right? From them. In the supplementary, say, it is explained as follows. Prasambhati abhimukha jayati abhijja pari sambhati tu loba. Prasambhati abhimukha jayati di abhijja. Prasambhati tu loba. So pra means other or outside. Sambhati means fortune, happiness, success, attainment. Success, attainment. So abhimukha towards jayati, in turn taking or contemplating. Lobo or no greed, attachment. So the definition for abhijja here means taking strongly towards the property of other and having a strong attachment towards the properties of others. Hereby the word property is a refer to not just material wealth, but can also mean other forms or attainments like fame, success, happiness, etc. The next I mean the misconduct, vyabhada. What is a vyabhada? Someone with the vyabhada has such intention of evil arising in his mind. He likes to kill living beings. He likes to harm, torture other living beings. He likes to cause suffering to other. He wants to make suffering other. He wants to beat not only humans, animals also. Some they saw dog want to beat the cat. They want to beat, right? This is also vyabhada. He thinks in his mind, this person I do not like. It is better that he dies. Also, where appear? Inside the mind. Sometimes we don't like the person. We think, oh, he died is better. This is also vyabhada. So, manodotrita. It is better that he died, thinking. That kind of thoughts is called vyabhada. Inside the mind appear is also a kusala. This is stronger by stronger. So after that, inside cannot stay, come out the verbally or bodily. It's you do bodily, you're going to kill, so you are also the bodily miscontent. So the strong anger is become stronger by stronger, and wholesome is stronger by stronger. So let me give you an example. Because of a person, enemies cause a suffering in his mind. This around strong desire, chanda, in his mind for bad things, to be fair in his enemies. This is a creating a kusala karma. Another example concerns the business world. Two companies are competing for business. Each one wants to destroy the other business. Is it true? Yeah. So the mind is always thinking and wishing for the competitor downfall. His one is a downfall. I can say too much. I can say a lot. I got the money a lot, like this. This is also vyabhada evil. It is great akusala inside the mind. Vyavada Iwa is also one of the 5 hindrances, Niwadana, for our meditation practice. The 5 hindrances, Sanshya Dasanya, Iwa, Sorrow in Toba, restless, and doubt. The next Mano Dosrita is Mecha Deity. What is a Mecha Deity? Mecha means wrong. Deity is a view. So all the wrong view in the mind are called Mecha Deity. So in many sutta, the Buddha talks this wrong view. Ida mewa sacha moga menyandi. So someone with a wrong view always think like this. Only my view is true. Any other view or opinions are wrong and useless. The person with a wrong view stick to his view strongly and disregard all other opinions. In the Dhammasankani commentary, the Buddha define Mecha Deity as follows. Yatha Bhausha Gahana Bhavena Mecha Pasatiti Mecha Deity. The Yatha Bhausha, conformity with the truth as it really is. So the Gahana means seasons, taking the grasping. Abhava means absence, disappearance, no becoming. Mecha means wrong. Pasati, to see, to understand it. So therefore, this absence of grasping the true as it really is, in her beings a wrong understanding of the truth. This is wrong views. Mecha Deity. Mecha Deity has a very wide meaning. The Buddha explained about Mecha Deity in many sutta. For example, in the Samanyaphala Sutta, discourse on the true or reclusion sutta. Nati Dana, Nati Jayanta, Nati Hudan, Nati Sukha, Dukha, Dukathanam. So Kama, Kamana, Palang, Vipakho, etc. So Nati Dana, there is a no, nothing given. Is you given? No result. Nothing. Nati Jayanta, nothing offered. Nati Hudan, nothing sacrificed. No fruit or no result of the good or bad action. If you do anything, no result. No kusala, no akusala. So thinking like that. So good or bad action, if you can do, no problem. So many people are like this one. So, because anything can do, no problem, no result. Just only he say, after you die, they all appear in near you that moments, right? Go or bad appear. It go appear. You had the future life. You will be reborn code life. It's bad akusala appear. You are going to for stay. At that time, oh, I listen from him. Now cannot do anything. Must I assess the very bad life? Huh? Also, he's thinking, no this war, no other war. No mother, no father. Because of their marriage, we born. So that's why no need to mother, no need to father. We are no mother, no father, no beings who are born spontaneously, no good and no virtues, recluses and Brahmins in the world who have themselves serious. by direct knowledge. So no Brahma, no monk, etc. He think everything no. So after that, he going to reborn. One of hair is a very difficult to free from this life. The hair is a, how to say, the wall system, the tree, the wall system between, very dark, and no place, stay in the wall like this, the night bath. This wall is a one day that can change in, and all the beings reborn to the Brahma one. They are not free from the light. Stay how long they are, come out. Very cold, very dark. So stay like this, very suffering. So this Mecha deity person is can reborn there. This is a morally nihilist materiality view that does not believe in life after death, as well as karma in its effect. He not believe the karma. He not believe the future life. After death, finish. So that's why no need to, don't care anything. If you do kusala, nothing, not result. You do akusala, also no result, no problem. You can do like this. So this is one type of wrong view, Mecha deity. So these are the three abhijja, vyabhada, and Mecha deity. This is called mental misconduct, mano doctrita. It's the opposite. You are become mano sutrita. All the three forms of wrong action, kaya doctrita, bodhi misconduct, vachi doctrita, baba misconduct, and mano doctrita, mental misconduct are Kochita Babaka Dhamma, repulsive, evil, and wholesome Dhamma. So let us definition for the Kusala again. Kochite Babake Dhamme, Chalayandi, Salayandi, Chalayandi, Kampenti, within Tintidi Kusala. Therefore, to shake away, to cause, to tremble, to destroy and to remove all these repulses, evil, and wholesome Dhamma. That is a Kaya Doctrita, Vachi Doctrita, and Mano Doctrita. That has just been destroyed. This is a core Kusala. If you can destroy the all, you will become Kusala. When you cause Maha Kusala Chaita, great wholesome consciousness to arise, you have Kusala Chaitana, wholesome evolution in your mind. This Kusala Chaitana pushes you to offer dana, observe sila, precepts, practice bhavana, samatha and vipassana, metta loving kindness, karuna compassion, mudita appreciated joy, etc. Each that chaitana push to go the monastery, go the center, offer the rules, robe, offer the foods, requests, so etc. This all are made by prompt push to use the chaitana pollution. No chaitana, no donation, no type recess, right? So you have chaitana. The chaitana is the leader to do the kusala. And no chaitana, you cannot do anything. So something they think, who offer? I offer. But the really offer from the chaitana. The chaitana you think, I'm, and mine. So this is wrong view. So you thinking today going to the listen Dhamma talk. Who is pushed to you? The chaitana, going. Ven U Ukkansa come and give talk. So you come in here. There's a this chaitana. This chaitana made by a lot of mind, bone, kala, brain to you here. So that's why I know mine. Just only my own kalaba in mind bring to here. So let us look at the definition for the kusala. Already I mentioned. When you cause the mahakusala, great wholesome consciousness to arise, you have the kusala, chetana, wholesome volition in your mind. This kusala chetana push you to offer dana, taking precepts, practicing the meditation, metta, loving kindness, etc. So at the time of performing this wholesome act, your kusala mind is very powerful with a great, with the mahakusala, wholesome consciousness. So at that moment, you can shake away, temporarily cut off akusala. Causing the akusala to shake away. So this is the meaning of Salayandi, Charayandi, Kampenti. But at this stage, the akusala is only temporary surpasses, not destroying yet. When you doing the kusala at the time, the akusala only you surpasses, not destroying yet. As you want to destroy, you practice in diligently empty sotapanna. So sotapanna kusala destroying to the mind, destroying to the deity, wrong view in doubt, no appear again. Together, it's a future life can result the unwholesome karma for rebirths. This is all the unwholesome Dhamma also destroy, not reborn again to the fourfold state. So the next word, which sentanti, to destroy, refer to the Mekha Jnana path fruition. So there is a Kochite Babake Dhame Chalayandi Salayandi Kampendi Vidintinti. This Vidintinti means it's a destroy. The destroy means the Mekha, Sotapatti Mekha, etc. So when you attain past knowledge, the power of past knowledge is able to permanently destroy some of the akusala. For example, when you attain Sotapatti Mekha, the past knowledge of Trin Antara, so you permanently destroy all the akusala that can lead to reborn in the fourfold state. Sotapatti Mekha permanently close the door to apaya. So not reborn again, the fourfold state. So you will never reborn again into any of the fourfold state. Therefore, Kochite Bhabake Dhame Vidindanti Di Kusala. The destruction of evil and wholesome Dhamma is called Kusala. So there are two characteristics of the Kusala, Anavosha, Sukha, Vibhaga, Lakhana. Anavosha means brainless. Sukha Vibhaga means happy results. Lakhana means characteristics. So the two characteristics for Kusala is a brainless in bringing happy result in the future. This is Kusala. On the other hand, akusala has the characteristic of inviting brains and bringing painful result in the future. This is akusala result. Savacha Dukha Vibhaga Lakhana. So one of the characteristics of kusala is the possibility of bringing a desirable result in the future. If cultivated properly, kusala can lead to great benefits. The Buddha said in the Anguttara Nikaya, Dhanu Papati Sutta, HD Bhikkhave Sila Wando Chido Panisi Vithu Data. Bhikkhus, the mental appreciation of the virtues person will be successful because of his purity. So if you have the pure sila, what you need, you wish, or you will God. So if someone observes sila very well, wherever he wishes for his, in his mind, his wish will be fulfilled successfully. Observing sila is also one type of kusala that we should perform all the time. What we can really depend on are the kusala action, such as dana kusala, sila kusala, bhavana kusala. These kusala actions are your dependence, as they can lead you to good, fortunate realms. They are your true dependence. Not material things, nor family members. So your dependent, truly dependence is a kusala. The kusala bring to many life, right? So the family member, only this life. Your property, only dependent for this life. But this is not all the time true. Sometimes the fire burning all gone. The water flood all gone. So that's why not truly dependent. If you would like to have good vipaka result in the future, you wish to have good fortune in the future, you must train to always have good mind and good chetana. So if your chetana is good, your karma is good. Chetana evolution. Your result in the future will be good. If your chetana is bad, your karma is become bad. Your result in the future will also be bad. Who doing? Good or bad? Only we doing ourselves. If you are good chetana, you become good. If you are bad chetana, you are bad karma result to you. That's why it is very important to have yoniso manasikara, wide attention all the time, as it leads to good intention, good chetana, and good karma. Only you need to yoniso manasikara. It is a wide attention. On the other hand, ayoniso manasikara and wise attention leads to bad intention and bad chetana and bad karma. It's a kusala and akusala. The mind is very easy. You have good intention, wise intention, you will become kusala. If you have the bad intention, you will become akusala. So train our mind for yoniso manasikara. On the way, you saw the body of the dog, very swine, very bad smell. As you clean, so you got the kusala. You complain, why they throw here? Huh? So you are ayoniso manasikara. Or another thing, you know, clean anything. You see, oh, this is a body is like this, fine and bad smell. My body also saying one day I will become that like this. So you got the kusala. This is yoniso manasikara. You can practice in asubha bhavana, repulsive meditation, right? So take object. I cannot find somewhere now. I can got the object. Go back to meditate. See, repulsive. So you will become fajjana. You go back to think that person come to throw here. I cannot. The bad smell. I not cold. My mind become. You have become akusala already. So that's why you need the kusala and akusala, just your mind only. It's a right intention and unwise intention. Attention. So that is why the Buddha said. So for someone with a good chetana, he can be reborn in the higher life, rich, successful, a good appearance, etc. That's why Buddha said, Kama Saka, Kama Saka Sada, Kama Vyavada, Kama Yoni, Kama Brisarana, Kama Bandhu. So that means beings are owners of their karma. They are all heirs of their karma. They originate from their karma, are born to their karma, as their karma as their refuge. It is a karma that distinguishes beings as inferior and superior. So these two actions, Kusala karma and Akusala karma, separate beings into superior and inferior states. Beings are not that same because of this difference in their karma. Good karma produces a reborn in good realms, but karma produces a reborn in woeful realms. Beings are owner of their own karma, not just to others. It is their own karma that separates things into beautiful or ugly, rich or poor, etc. So, however, if you just only have the belief in karma, but you do not think with wisdom, jnana, you never put effort, virya into your practice. You will not arrive at higher place just by having blind faith in karma. Only you believe karma only. You never make effort. You never doing with the wisdom mind. Also, this is no good. So there's a blind faith in karma, that person. So that's why don't just depend on karma alone. You must try very hard with a wisdom and effort. The person who has developed these three fully karma, wisdom, effort, vidya, will be able to arrive at a higher state of the living. Just only you believe the karma. The karma you believe, I will got a lot of gold, but the gold is somewhere. You never going to dig, huh? Just only sitting. It's what coming. I have karma, good karma. Is it coming? But somewhere going to dig and take ready. So that's why you need to wisdom. You need to put the effort. If two persons having the same level of the effort, vidya, compete against each other. For example, in business, the one with better past karma will outdo the other. You can compete and vie with each other using effort, but the past karma is already there. So you cannot change the past karma. Some they do same the business. You are wisdom have, virya have, the effort have, but the past good karma not support. You do, but your business not growing. The other have this three result, you will become growing. Some do again and again, after that lose all of the money. But because he have the knowledge, he do too hard, but the past karma, the kusala karma is not result. That's why lose again and again. Similarly, after someone past karma is not so good, even if he has good wisdom in this life, he can still be poor. Despite the good wisdom, whatever he does, he may end up losing because it is not supported by past good karma. Nowadays, many people experience this, but they do not understand why. I also do. I had knowledge. I post a lot of too much money, but can't. Sometimes some people tell I and take away your money, right? Because at the time the good karma not result. So this is why you need to perform and accumulate good karma. So is it truth? Yes. So it is very true. So what must you do in order to accumulate good kusala karma? You need to train your mind to be good. You must train to always have a good chetana. The main is that you are good chetana. So I strongly ask all of you to train like this. Train the good chetana, good mind. So you need to reflect. Why is it that now you have a good, comfortable life? This is because your past life karma is good. Because in your past life, you maintained a good mind and a good chetana. That's why in this light, you become good. Why it is that now you are poor in your life is not good? Because in the previous your life, you have bad mind and bad chetana. So this result to you. So if you do not train your mind now to be with a good chetana always, your future life will not be a good. However, if you train your mind to be with good chetana always, your future life will be good. Because surely you have the future life. Because you not destroying all of the left or the defilements. You are not become arahant, so you stay alive. So like this, what you do, you train your mind all with the good chetana. I would like to quote a teaching by the Buddha in the Dhammabada. So it is the story about Ananda city, a rich man but stingy man. Very rich but very stingy. During the Buddha's time, there was a very wealthy man by the name of Ananda city. What is his name? Ananda city, who lived in the Savatthi. Even though he was a very rich, he was a very stingy. He did not like to offer anything. Those who approached him to ask for donation, he scolded and chased away. Go away, I don't like to offer. So he would shout at them, I do not like to offer, I only want my wealth for myself. Every fortnight, he would gather his family together and admonish his son Mula Siri. He always give the order. Do not think that the 800 million of the structure, I had a lot of this. Don't think like this. What one possesses, one should never give away. One should always be acquiring more. For if a man lets $1 after $1 slips through his fingers, slowly but surely his wealth will be wasted away. He always teaching like this. It's your 800 million treasure. My son, don't think this is too much. This is also anytime can go. If you keep to $1 by $1 other, slow. So that's why he add with the bus, Kata. In Chana Kayan Datawa, Ubachika Nisa Achayan. Madu Nincha Samaharam Bandito Kara Mawase. What the meaning? Observing how pigments fade away, how ants amass their story. You see, my son, the white ant, they a little bit by a little bit they bring to make their house bigger by bigger, right? The bees bring the honey, a little bit by their house become a lot of honey. Like this, you must keep yourself. Like the early time is for the medicine, the eye. They make the drying. After that, they went to do, so they crying and put here. So this one is a slowly crying, people disappear. In the same way, you offer other, you give other, your money or coins. But that's why you must keep like the ants or bin. So slowly you will become bigger by bigger. So he always teaching like this. So in this way, he keeps all his wealth only for himself. Even similarly, Dana Kusala, he did not wish to do. So surely his Sila Kusala and Bhavana never do. He only knew how to eat and to dry himself, empty his debt. He had 5 pots of the gold buried in his house, but he died without talk to his son. Where is it? I'm keeping my 5 gold pots. He forget because before he don't like to know other people. He keep in on the ground. After he died, he was reborn as a human into the village because of past life karma support, not this life. So, a village of the Baka near the city gate of the Savatthi. From the time his mother was pregnant, so the baby. The entire village of the Bakas could not receive proper food. Their village. When he going to reborn in the mother one, all the village cannot find out the food. So they thinking, wow, our village Akusala Karma, the person will come in. So they separate out as a made 2 sides. The one side is going to find the food, got a lot of food. The side is say after suffering out become one house. So find out this baby, or maybe you. So don't stay our village, go out. So very suffering. The mother also going to find the food, never got good food, just a little bit. Because of he is before never offer anything. Also stingy. So that's a problem. Also disturb and cut down other people's offer. So this karma result. When he born, also very angry. So when the son was born, he was extremely angry and repulsive. His hand and feet, eyes and ear, nose and mouth were not whether they should have been. That eye is began the mouth. The mouth is go at. The eye is only one here. The hand also began very angry. So whoever saw him, or see this is like the peta, hungry goats. So they very scared. They run away. They don't like to give anything. His hand only one. He has only the one eye in the place where he nose should be. The eye coming here. The nose is go up. The mouth is somewhere. So like this. Because the nose is higher up. So the eye should somewhere. So his mouth is slightly to one side. The mouth is one side. Like the sloth person. So whoever saw him was terrified by his ugly appearance. Despite this, the mother did not abandon him because a mother love is very great. It's their son, but they cannot throw away because mother very, very love to their children, their child. His mother has great difficulty in feeding him. Whenever the mother went out back in with him, she would not receive anything, so put it at the house. But when she went outside back in on her own, she would receive food for herself. So his mother had great difficulty. When he was 7 years old, in old age to go back in on his own, his mother placed a plate in his hand, in left hand, saying, "Dear son, because of you, we have been brought to great distress. Because of you, we are very suffering. Now you are already 7 years old. How to find the food, you know. Please take the plate. You go into the city. There is a lot of food. Now we can no longer support you in this city. May provided for poor people and travelers, because you are living by begging for alms in this town. We go to the tower, you stay there, don't come back." So we are a lot of suffering, so we cannot take longer to use. So he went from the house to house, and finally came to the house where he had lived in his previous life. So remember his past life. He entire his own house. So he arrived in front of the house. His grandchildren of his past life were praying in the house. When the children saw him, they were terrified by his ugly look, and they cried very loudly because he forgot his life. "Oh, this is my house." He remember the past life. "This is my house," because he had a lot of attachments. He arrived at the house. "Hey, this is my house, huh?" He entire going to inside. So there is a past life. The grandchildren play around there. So swap to him. They think this is a goat. Come in. You see, before is all the grandchildren. Now don't know already. All the property also not his one. So they crying. So servants also take to him and beg to him, and throw away the very dirty rubbish place. At the time, the Buddha was going on harmful around in the city Savatthi together with the Venerable Ananda. They arrived in front of this house. The Buddha looked at the Venerable Ananda at the request in the past announced in the present event of the Ananda. The worthy Mula Sila. Buddha talked to the Ananda. "Ananda, please going to talk Mula Siri." So the Therat is going to call the Ananda. So many people also gather around because they know the Buddha was giving thoughts. So the Buddha asks him, "Dona Mula Siri, do you know this boy?" Because the servant bad to him, so very suffering, cannot walk in, he lying down. So the Mula Siri replied, "Buddha, I don't know. That this one is your father, Ananda." Say you believe? Very difficult to believe, right? So because they are Brahma, people they think their parents passed away going to the Brahma, right? So they like this. So the Buddha asked to him, he said, "No, I don't know." So the Buddha said, "This is your father." So he unhappy. No, Buddha, my father is reborn to the Brahma, right? Right? So when the Murasiri did not believe it, the Buddha asked at this point. Vedi Ananda, Buddha called directly his name. The Vedi Ananda. So tell your son about the 5 big pots on the coal where you keep him. So at the time he wake up and going to show, here one, here one, here one. So Mula Siddhi got the 5 pots of gold. So he believed at the time. He very respect to the Buddha. So he pay bound down Buddha and very respect. Mula Siddhi was very surprised, and from then on, he had a very strong faith in the Buddha. So the Buddha kept him at the scope in the Dhamma. Recited the following stanza. Buddha mati, Dana mati, idi bhala vihinyati. Adahi adano nati kudo Buddha kudo Dana. Buddha mati, Dhamma mati, ati bhala vihinyati. Adahi adano nati kudo Buddha kudo Dana. Wait a minute. I have sons. I have wealth. The foods torments himself with this feeling of the attachments. Indeed, when even he himself is not his own, how can son and wealth be his? He thinking, I have son, I no worry. When I become old, they will take care. Is it true? Maybe some true. Not all of it. But when they become married, they going to work, they're very busy, they forget their parents. Very difficult to come to take care, right? So, Buddha Mati, Dana Mati, I have a lot of property, money, so I don't need to worry. But sometimes all gone. It's the fire burning, few minutes, few hours, all gone, you will become poor. So I don't need to worry. So that's why Buddha say, it himself also not his own. Your body, you are not own. So the younger time we think, everything we can do. Now after 60, 50, 60, 70, even you are when to wake up, I can already. The knee is pain, the back is pain, right? Don't follow to you. So the stingy rich man thought, I have son or I have the children. I have the wealth. I can depend on my children. I can depend on my wealth, property. He was afraid by such thoughts. He thinking only. Many of you think that that's the same way. I have children. I have the. When I become old, I can depend on them. They will support me. Is it true? Is it true? No. Now you all have the son and daughter. Now they are very busy. You stay alone yourself. Also, they not follow to you the future life. That your property, when you die, all must be behind. Maybe the children, once, okay, no problem. If they have 2, maybe they pay 10. I need to more, right? It's as you begin attachment to your family, your property, your house. When you die, you will become surely hungry ghost. So you cannot go away, you look, now my children find it. As you become happy, no, you suffering again, right? But before you share with them, it's nothing problem. So, dear brother and sister, do you understand this? Yes. So many of the thinking like this. I have some, I have property, but they will support me. Is it not true? Can you truly depend on them? But not. Is it just wishful thinking? Also cannot. So can they really be dependent upon? No. Cannot. What we can truly depend on is only our Kusala Dhamma. The Kusala Dhamma is we go everywhere, any light, they follow into you. The next one, the Dhamma Mati, I have wealth. Those of you who are where to do anything, where to do me think. I have many property, a lot of the wealth, so I am not worried. I can depend on my wealth. When you become very sick, in the bed, in the hospital, your wealth is not help to you. They not come to you, right? So that's why. So those of you are well to do me think. I have any property, a lot of wealth, so I am not worried. I can depend on my wealth. Sometimes our wealth can be a practice suddenly and can disappear anytime. For example, when the five enemies befell us, our wealth may be greatly affected. Right? The five enemy, fire, water, plus the king. Sometimes the king also give, not give the tate, not give the tate. The king say, "This is my land. Move other." Here not so bad. They will give money sometimes. And our Myanmar, no okay. They went to take her. Okay, go out, go out. So okay, also a little bit, right? The thieves sometimes come to take. Sometimes the very stupid children also all take away. So every time can destroy. That's why the five enemy is can fear us. Our wealth may be greatly affected. So anytime our wealth can be taken away from us, so we cannot say for sure that we can depend on our wealth. Even you, yourself, or your body cannot offer you protection, right? So you cannot depend on your body to protect yourself too. So the body not protect you. Now some that become already, they know, I already starting the pain that my knee. Sometimes when they wake up, I didn't cannot. But this year become better. Okay. So last few years, very difficult. The knee is very pain. When to walk along also cannot. When to walk at higher place also cannot. That's why the body also not our dependent. So this so-called yourself is really only the five aggregate khanda. So this five aggregate that make us your body and mind cannot be dependent upon to protect you. Dear brother and sister, you believe that your five aggregate can be your source or dependence? No. I don't like to sick, but become sick, right? So when the time comes for you to become old, to fall sick, and when it is time to die, you wish, I do not want to die. Is it come? Can your wish is become fulfilled like this? No. I don't like to sick, also become sick. Can we stop the process of the old age, sickness, and death? Cannot stop. It's our dependence or our own we can do. Don't stay the 16 years old. Cannot. Agree. But draw down somewhere, some that scheme, right? So now, no, that we cannot. We are born to experience old age, sickness, death, sorrow, limitation, pain, grief, and despair. So that's why the Buddha said the five aggregate are anatta, non-self, not ourself. If we can control our body, we can wish that we always remain as 18 years old, 16 years old, and 20 years old. We're not going to grow. Is it possible? Yeah, no, not possible. Therefore, this body is a non-self. The Buddha said, Vaichana Dhammo, Vaichana Dhammo nama Vaichati, Nasana Dhammo nama Nasati. The which are subject to breaking up will be will be broken. And those which are subject to destruction will be destroyed. This is Vaisana Dhamma, Nama Vaisati, Nasana Dhamma, Nasati. So performance are impermanent. They are subject to change and destruction, all the time changing. Today is a cold, after that become hot, after that become pain, so a lot of change. Is it true? Yes, true. Can you control something that can be breaking and prevent them from being broken? Cannot control themselves. That's why I say anatta, non-self. Not just external things. It is more important to focus on our body too. Our body is subject to old age, sickness, and death, and so we will become old, sick, and we will die one day. Cannot stop this process. This is the nature of our body. That's why the body is also not for you to depend on. Is it true? If you cannot even depend on yourself, if you cannot depend on your own body, how can we depend on your children or your property? Also for your property, how can they protect you? But sometimes you say you can use the money to pay the hospital, but not follow to you. As you die, they you left behind to them. That's why do not believe in your property or children. Cannot think for sure that you can depend on them. So some of you may be good son, a good daughter, good husband or good wife, good business. You may have everything, but you should not believe that these are our truly source or dependence. Now it's your chetana becomes stronger. When to offer, quickly offer. When to practice, quickly practice. Right? Tomorrow, today is rainy. I'm not going to the center. Today very hot. I'm not going to. But that mind is we're going to unwholesome. So not going to the wholesome. What is your truly source of the dependence? Do you remember? Kusala. Your kusala is truly true source of your dependence. Kusala is the best source of the dependence for all beings. Nothing else is equal to it. In the Dhammavada commentary, the Buddha admonished the bhikkhus. Dainan kadang kuslini sambate danda mana dada mewa dadadi. This means if we perform meritorious deeds very slowly, then the result or the benefit that we will receive from these meritorious acts will also come to use slowly. Right? If you do slowly, the benefit comes to slowly. Right? Also the Buddha said, Sigan kadam bonyan siga mewa sambadin dadati. Siga means very quickly. Kadam ponya means performing meritorious deeds. If you perform meritorious deeds very quickly, the result or benefits from the meritorious deeds will also be given to use very quickly. Right? I'm going to meditate to Power Meditation Center in Memyo, because I now stay in Memyo. So as you can quickly develop in concentration, as you have the paramis, you are quickly destroying some of the defilements. As you say, oh, yeah, this time very hot, this time very cold, I cannot go now, I'm very busy. So you not do the kusala quickly, your benefit also slowly. right? So you do quickly, your benefit began. That's why Buddha also mentioned in teaching, Abhitrata Kalyane Baban Satan Niwarani. Dandahi Krondo Bonya Baba Samay Ramati Mano. What I mean? We should make it be quick and alert. When it comes to doing meritorious Kusala deeds, we should retrain our mind from doing evil. If we were to perform meritorious Kusala deeds slowly or hastily, the mind will tend towards taking delight in doing evil. If you slowly, the mind bring to you the evil state. If you quickly do it, you got the good benefits, good Kusala. And you know, oh, today is a rainy, I'm not going. Tomorrow become boring already. Don't like to go, right? So you not go to the center. What are you doing in the house? Open the TV, watching the TV. There's a lot of attachments. Sometimes the atra is some people that fight into the atta. You also so feel because you like this one, so become angry. So called kusala. Therefore, you should do kusala meritorious deeds. How to do? Very, very quickly. When you think of doing something good quickly, do it quickly. You think, I want to do quickly. Most of some kusala thing, but do quickly. If you delay, your mind changing. The sadai quickly change. Today went to offer, but something happens, so you not go. Tomorrow don't like to offer already. That's why one of rich men told to one bhikkhus, I went to offer, please wait. So he said, I can wait, but I cannot keep my sada. Maybe tomorrow changing, so I cannot offer. Today my sada becomes stronger, I went to offer. That's why please accept, right? So after that, tomorrow I die, how to do? So the monk looked to his future, or stay, he not die. Or I know you not die, even the 7 days. But I cannot keep you aside, right? So that's why, if you want to do, how to do? Quickly do. Do not hesitate. Otherwise, if you hesitate, you will give opportunity for the akusala mind to take over. So the mind take away to use and put the akusala side. So this is what the Buddha taught to Mulasiri, the rich man's son. At the end of this verse, Mulasiri and his wife began attain Sotapanna. Only this Gata, very few Gata, he began Sotapanna. So because they are already proved by, that's why Buddha also come to this place and giving the talk. That's why, so in the summary, what is the title of our talk? Kusala is our only two source of dependence. That's why, so you can do the kusala, 7 types of doings of dana, sila, bhavana, vayavasa, patidhana, padanumodana, dhamma dedana, dhamma savana, detusukama. One is respect the elder. So often, it says you can do the kusala. This kusala is our only true soul or dependent. So once again, I urge all of you to the kusala, punya, meritorious deeds very quickly. Do not do slowly, hesitantly. And you like to meditate, quickly go into meditate. After that, your mind become boring, become lazy, don't like to do already. So if you do slowly, you will get the result slowly. May even turn to evil deeds. That's why you must do kusala very, very quickly in all the times. Kusala is our only true source of dependence. I would like to conclude with the following stanza. Iti dhamman didisena yandanti kadamaya. Iti dhamman didisena yandanti kadamaya. Dena sabe surukhayandu jana aita samengino. I'm the speaker in giving thought. I'm now delivering to you a Dhamma talk count from the Pali text as well as the Atthakatha commentary. So which Dhamma am I talking about in this Dhamma talk? What is the title of my Dhamma talk? Kusala is our only true source of dependence. So this Dhamma is for you to understand, to see and to practice accordingly. When I'm delivering the talk, I'm giving a gift of Dhamma Dana. This is a Dhamma Dana, the discourse of Dhamma. As I mentioned at the beginning of the talk, this is a very good kusala. So when I am giving this Dhamma talk, I got a very great merit. My dear brother and sister, you are the good audience. You are listening to the Dhamma. This is a Dhamma Savana, hearing the Dhamma. So you are also accumulating great merit now. 3, both you and I, we are accumulating a lot of kusala. Because of this Dhamma Dana by me and the Dhamma Savana by all of you. By this merit act, may all the audience or listener here, all of you, all humans, all Deva, all Brahma, and all beings, wherever you need, wherever you wish for, may all these wishes be fulfilled for you and for all the beings. May all of you receive his highest blessings. From now until you attain of final Nibbana, may you always obtain happiness, good health, and peace of mind, and may you attain Nibbana very soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So now we can do the also kusala, sharing or merit. This is also kusala. So repeat after me. Ita wataja amehi sambadam bunya sambadam sabbe deva sabbe buddha sabbe satya anumodantu sabba sambadi saidhiya idame nyatina hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo idame nyatina hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo idame nyatina hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo Mama Baunya Bhagam Idam Me Baunya Asawakaya Wahan Hotu Idam Me Baunya Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu Mama Baunya Bhagam Sabba Sadana Bhajemi Desabe Mesamang Punya Bhagam Labantu Sadhu 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 Sukhi Hotu. So Kusala, how to do? quickly do. So you like to practice, quickly practice. Don't delay. As you delay, your benefit become delay. Okay, finish. That's okay.
Sisters, do you have any question?
Good afternoon, Bante. You mentioned in the talk just now on the 10 meritorious deeds that we have to do quickly and with a concentrated mind. Whenever we do a meritorious deed, we know that we should be happy before, during, and after. So there's this feeling of happiness. How do we re-divert our mind to be concentrated when we are performing this meritorious deed?
So when
Thank you.
You offer, at the time you are offering things. So first you then idam punya aswakhayawan hotu. Then punya nibbanasa pacha hotu. This one also you can to offer. It's a you are kusala, great kusala with the wisdom mind. If you are already practicing 4-element meditation, so you know the kalaba already, so you pay attention to the resiba with the 4 elements. So become kalaba, right? There is a earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, kala, privatics, and nutritive, etc. Some the kalaba is 8 types of characteristics, some 9, some 10, some 11, some 12 and 13. So the body only you can see the materiality. After that, in the habits appear the mind. With mind, the receiver we don't know, he have the mind. So this is a 4 materiality, 4 mentality. So at the moment, he also only 5 aggregate. Materiality aggregate, feeling aggregate, perception, pollution, and consciousness aggregate. So after that, also pay attention yourself. Also become the kalapa. You can search only the 5 aggregate. Also, there's offering things that you pay attention with the 4 elements. You can see kalapa. No rose, no food, no fruit, no flower. So these are also kalapa. This is temperature bomb kalapa. They are also arising variation. That receiver also the 5 aggregate arising variation. Yourself also arising variation. The thing are also arising variation. You know, or impermanence, suffering, no self, like this. So you with this practicing with the vipassana knowledge and offer. This is a very, very great kusala. But if you cannot do like this, just you only hold it and make happy mind, then this donation is for attain nibbana. Don't wish I become rich, I become. But if you not wish, but you are God. If you offer the food, you will become long life, beauty. I will not sukha, no? Will not beautiful, long life, beauty, please, happy, and good wisdom. This is you not wish, but you got. No need to wish. As you offer the rose, you will become beautiful every light. You have got a lot of good clothes or your things. So that's why when you offering Thai, don't thinking other, just only focus to there. You practicing already the 4 elements, you can practice in the nature dukkha anatta. If you don't know, the Buddha mentioned only the mind pay attention to the nibbana you offer. So it is at the time your mind is already have the wisdom. This is what we call Tihetuka Ukkata Kusala. Ti is a tree, Hetuka is a cause, Ukkata is a great. So the Ti is a which one? Aloba, Adosa, Amoha. When you offer the time, you know attachment. If you attachment, this one how to offer. So that's why non-greed. offering time, most are not angry, right? So also this thing is that recipe we use, we eat, become healthy and become good. You thinking this is adosa. Adosa is a metta, loving kindness to the recipe. So at the time you have the nibbana, at least you think the nibbana sa pachiyo hotu. So this one you already waste time. If you can practice in vipassana, great waste time. So at the time, so you are not delusion, non-delusion. Non-delusion is we can say it's a penya, waste time. So this three, alabha, adosa, amoha. So non-greed, no hatred, non-delusion. So no hatred, no greed, no hatred, no delusion. So no akusala. Why is it the mind? Kusala mind. So this one is called Tihetuka Okata Kusala. This one is one day become mature and near the consciousness appear this object and this Kusala. As you die with this Kusala, your future is become Tihetuka rebirth consciousness. So the time your mind is become very strong. At the life you practice in meditation, you can attain anything, any state. But that's why when you offer, don't pry to waste time mind. Don't pry with the prying mind. So you need to waste time mind. Because some they offer, oh my friend offer, I'm not offer, no good. Right? Sometimes you're afraid to offer. But I not offer, maybe he will beat, we are kidding, right? So at the time you offer, never think anything, no respect, or no focus. Because of going to the monastery together, friend, one is offer the rose for Vasa rose or the Katina rose. I not offer, so maybe he will complain to me. Well, I might offer, but don't think just only offer. So at the time, offering time is that you are not greed, no hatred, but you are not waste time. So this is called Dvihetuka Kusala. Because T is 3, Dvi is 2. So Dvihetuka, the cause only. This one is it become mature in the Niyada consciousness appear. You reborn the Kusala together with your rebirth consciousness, Dvihetuka consciousness, Dvihetuka rebirth. So no waste time. The life you practicing, tired, no concentrate mind, no waste time mind, nothing. Just only make the part of me. So, but sometimes you're going to meditate just few days, few minutes, few hours. Oh, I cannot focus. Maybe I do it to God. Don't think like that. So after the Bani say, I maybe do it to God. This I cannot practice and never do. Don't do also like this. But you need to do. But you are surely you are Dvihetuka. Dvihetuka is most one don't like to do Kusala. So that's why when you're doing the offering anytime, dana, sila, bhavana, anything, that at least you my intention to the nibbana. When you practicing, also say, now I'm practicing is for what? I will become attain nibbana. I will mate in your suffering. That's how you think it. So your kusala become great. Just only white attention and white attention, right? So this you thinking nibbana is a white attention. And white attention not thinking blah blah, because I not offer, so maybe they were criticize to me. So that's why you offer. So you see the two print, they buy the rose, for example, $30, one rose. So one friend is have the with the waste time he offer. What he call? Tihetuka Kusala. Another one is because of the friend offer, I also follow the offer. I don't think anything, just only offer. So this is Dvihetuka. So result you see different. Dvihetuka is a very great waste time. Dvihetuka no waste time. It's a future life. They are practicing together. The one is can attain nibbana. The one is a whole life cannot attain anything. So but gone the money is same. but result is different. Only the mind. That's why anytime you offer, don't without waste time mind. Don't offer. So at least nibbana sampajja hotu, don't think anything. Right? So holding, so thinking. When you offer, also make happy mind. Sometimes we find out that some the yogi depending origination state. So the past life offering time is a no happiness. So with the upekkha mind, equanimity mind, this life also here, no happy all the time. If you joke or anything, no you. So because of the but this Sunday, the rebirth consciousness the mind is already this one arises as supported. So no smile at all. So can you see nearby you sometime, right? But don't say anything. This is already cannot change. So that come up result. Huh? That's why I need to happy also offering time. Huh? Or need to waste time mind. So you are kusala, a correct kusala. Ti hetuka kusala. Ti hetuka okatha. So that's why I do like this. Okay? Any question?
Monday, how to have good chitana? We want to have doing everything, everything. How to have good chitana?
Good chitana is make the mind is happy and wisdom, and how to say? So if the mind is make everything is good, you thinking good intention. That you have that good intention is become the good chetana. When to do, when to give, very strong, the chetana position. So all the time thinking only good. Train the mind. So you become good chetana. So the chetana mean also mental factor. So very difficult to say understanding. But you think everything is for example, you offer, you are very small amount of the food. You make the clean, and you think that this one I will offer to the Bande, is he eat, become healthy, wealthy, make like this offer. Okay, no question?
Good afternoon, Bante. If our feelings, sometimes we have fear inside the mind against the sickness, old and die. This kind of fear make people feel very scared and pressure. Then understand that fear is akusala. Then this is not that good that we continue have this kind of feeling. Then how to against this kind of fear?
So quickly change your mind. Right? At that time, it's the fear arises. You change your mind. Just you read the Buddha 9 quality, or Travacham, Buddha Saranang Gacchami, Dhamma Saranang Gacchami, or something. So after that, you also change to your mind. Oh, this fear coming. One day I will die, will become sickness. So now I'm healthy, can eating, can sleeping, can going. I must quickly meditate. Right? Because of your fear, you said for die, but truly you not fear for that. You afraid to put behind your property, and the family member. You don't like to go away. Many people say, I'm very scared to die, afraid to die. I mentioned, no, you're not afraid to die. If you're afraid to die, so you will try not that place to Nibbana. Never do. You afraid is not for death, not for dying. You afraid is for what? You don't like to go away from your property, your family, your house. That's why you're afraid. So it's the mind arises, so quickly you change the mind. You can read the Pali, it is good. The Buddha 9 quality is good. Because of the quality it makes by your mind become happiness. Also you can try to become the sense of urgency, samvika. As for example, some that your friends same age, they die. Oh, they are already dying, right? So I stay alive. I must do more kusala, and train my mind like this. I not pockets at all for kusala. So you think like this, or you will become kusala. Nowadays, many people say, I don't like to die. I'm very afraid to die. They didn't afraid to die. If they afraid of dying, so that Nibbana no die again. Don't want to go. Want to go, but don't like to practice. Because Nibbana is cannot without to go practicing. Cannot practicing. No practicing, so cannot go. Right? That's why one of the say, Nibbana can go by aeroplane. So many people confused. But how to go aeroplane? I mean the aeroplane here. In our breath. There's an error. You use the aeroplane and go to Nibbana. His main come to meditate by practicing the anapanasati. Okay, no questions. Let's just start here. Sadhu, sadhu, sukhi, hadu.